to do our second step of the print with cool colors. Here is our plate, and we've made sure that all of the lines are nice and deep. I think I'm going to give the fire a few more lines right here because I don't really want it to be cool. I kind of want it to be more warm. All right. You guys ready?
Yes.
All right. Here we go. This is our first print. This is what we're going to be printing on. Here are inks. What kind of colors do we have?
Green, white, and blue.
But are they warm or cool?
Cool.
Okay, so this plate is not that big, so we don't need as much ink as we did when we did the warm colors. You have to make sure you remember that. Another thing is, you guys can mix these any way you want. You can make it teal by mixing all of them. You can make a light green, you can make a light blue, or you can make it a gradient between the two. So on this print here, I made a gradient. So I did blue, green, and then white in the middle. But today I might do something else. We'll see what I do. So when you put your ink, you have to think about what you want. Does anyone think they just want a light green?
Yeah.
Anyone think they just want a light blue? Is anyone going to try to do the gradient? Is anyone going to do teal?
Yeah.
So let's see how I put my ink down. Here we go. I'm going to put a little green. Remember, we don't need as much ink, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to do a little bit of what?
Blue.
Let me think. Do I want my ink to be more bluish or more greenish? Probably more bluish. So I'm going to put more blue. And another thing is, guys, because this is so dark, most of you printed in red, you probably want your ink to be a lot lighter. So you probably need more white than you think. So I'm going to mix like this much white into it. That's a lot of white, right?
Yes.
So the more white, the lighter it gets. I'm going to take my brayer. I'm going to dip it in. Okay? I'm going to dip it in. And now I'm going to roll, then what?
Flip.
Roll.
Roll, release, roll, release.
Okay, now I'm going to stop there for a second and take a look at my brayer. Does it have lines?
Yes.
But it's not all the way around. You see how that's missing? Okay. I'm going to kind of go a little bit more until it's even. If I go this way, it'll mix the colors together. So if you want to mix them, go this way. But I kind of like the gradient, so I'm going to keep it like this. Do you see how they're not mixed together?
Yes.
But if you want them to be a teal, you can roll this way. All right. Does my brayer look ready?
Yes.
Here is my plate. What am I going to do?
You're gonna roll it on.
Now, I have a lot of extra ink. I'm not going to use that, so I can save that for the next what?
Next time.
Or the next person at my table. You guys ready? You guys ready?
Yeah. Yep. Wow.
Okay.
Beautiful.
Let's lift it up. Put my brayer back. Do you guys see lines in there?
Yes.
Okay. Here is my paper. Ryan, this is my paper. Here we go. Do you see this right here?
Yes.
I have to make sure I line it up. Actually, I have to make sure I line it up perfectly. So, is that good?
No.
Is that good?
Yes.
Okay. You have to be very, very careful. And you got to press down first to make sure everything's in the right spot. Now you can start doing your circles of rubbing. So you're going to rub, 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 rub. Make sure you rub everywhere, everywhere. Now, I'm going to see if I put too much ink or not enough ink or enough ink. You guys ready?
Yes.
I can peek. So let's take a little peek. Oh, I didn't rub enough right there. Let me rub a little more. Okay, almost there. Almost there. Should I take another peek at the bottom?
Yes. Yes.
Oh, I think it's good. What do you guys think?
Yes.
Should I lift it up?
Yes.
5, 4, 3. All right, guys. If I want to print again, do I take this and put it right on here?
No.
No. If I want to print again, what I have to do is I have to take my ink. Do I need to get more ink or is that enough?
That's enough.
This is probably enough.
More.
This is probably enough.
More.
Do you get,
Yep. Yep.
that's enough.
Yeah.
I would roll again and I would print again right on that one. Okay. Now, one more thing. If you have extra time and you have extra ink on your plate, what you can do is you can keep printing on scrap paper just for fun if you want to. But do you see how much ink I've left over?
Yeah.
You and your whole table could probably share that on your plates because they're a lot smaller than last time. All right?
Yes.
You guys ready?
Yes.